Hi all, this is Skate, and some of you may have noticed I have been absent from uploading videos the last week or two. Sadly, I've had a lot of stuff going on outside of this, which has basically taken me entirely away from uploading. But now that that's addressed, I have more free time, so the next week is literally jam-packed full of videos. This Friday I will have a competition video up on the channel. That competition will then run for this week, and then next weekend I have my live streaming clan tournament. And if you have no idea what I'm on about there, I have put a link in the video description to the Blitz forum where there's details of it. That event should be very fun actually, so I'd say make sure you stay tuned and tune in for that. In the week then there will be a couple of other videos, including finally getting around to doing the next What the Blitz and some do's and don'ts. Now in the interim I have this video which you're watching now. The footage you see in the background isn't the game you come here to see, I just wanted to share it because I thought it was hysterical running rings around the IS-8. Like now he thinks I'm going to go that way, a quick switch that way. I'm pretty sure this IS-8 must have been raging after this. I'm probably pretty dizzy to be fair. As you can tell though, this footage is prior to update 2.9, so it has got the old matchmaker. The IS-8 now has the right idea, and he's tucked himself back against a building. And a Centurion 7-1's come to help, but nope. I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. What it does mean though is the IS-8 now gets his first shot off on me. And to be fair, he got my engine as well, so it was a good shot. But I turn my attention back to my prize, and my platoon mate kills him. Now I'm assuming he's coming to rescue me and help me, but he nicked my kill, so thank you, Precy. I'm only joking. You know I love you, really. Anyhow, one of the things I used to like doing in or with the old matchmaker was getting my E25 and my Dragon dragged into tier 10 games. Don't ask me why I liked doing it. I don't know why. I just got a bit of a kick out of it. It was funny and it was hard. As you can see here though, we've pincered this OBJ and he is not happy about it. And at the top of the screen now you can see the salty comments and dribble. What you've probably also noticed is I have to use a lot of heat, because even then I was using AP and I bounced off the butt of that IS-3. So when you're in top tier games, or rather you're in games where you are you're 3 down, so you're tier 7 against tier 10s, you do need a lot of heat. So you'll notice that, but I still make money in those games. Or rather, I still made money. I sadly can't do those sort of games anymore with the new matchmaker. But that's irrelevant from this video. I'm not going to get into that debate. This is the video I wanted to share with you, purely because for me it ticks all the right boxes. It made me laugh, it gave examples of stupidity in my opinion, and, well, examples of why you shouldn't push other players around. We shall call it karma. So, I know my main advantage in this matchup is my speed, and as a result I get up early to spot. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm actually in the wrong place to get up that hill, but I'm still trying to get up here to spot. I'm paying close attention to that tier 10 medium because he can unleash a lot of pain on me when the base starts to be capped. This is the point where I need to get back, spot. I take a couple of quick shots at him, then I spot my mini-map, and this is when I bolt it. Got a KV-4 behind me, a T-62A in front of me, a minute of the game has already passed, and my team are all lined up at the spawn. So I've spotted, everybody's hung back, and we're also still being capped, and it doesn't look like anyone intends on going that way. So where it looks to the Reds like I am running away, I am not. I'm intending on going to reset the cap and doing it from an angle or position which the KV-4 in theory isn't expecting me. He's seen me lit up on the other side, so hopefully he's not expecting me to pop out by here. When I spot him though, he is facing my way, but he just misses his shot. Then in this scenario, my only way of survival in my opinion is to get up close and personal and circle him. You'll hopefully also notice that I'm not flying off at this point in time because I'm waiting for his gun to come around. That way I can in theory always stay ahead of his gun. That being said, I know what I should do in the scenario, but I got carried away. I carried on circling around too far ahead of his gun, and he turned the other way, and thankfully he missed them. I imagine by this point the KV4 is probably as dizzy as I am, but I think it's fair to say we know how this is going to end right now. What that does mean, though, is my team is happily doing very well on the other side now. Although if you look at the mini-map, they are still just outside the base, but it does mean I can get on the flank and cause a distraction. I can't really moan because obviously we're winning. But in order to cause said distraction, they must know I'm here. I can't just hide out somewhere and shoot at them. I've obviously got the 268's attention. I try an AP round, but guaranteed no penetration whatsoever, and there's no point in trying to reverse anymore, and that then was one of my favourite bits of the video. My tank has as much armour as a lunchbox, and I had no damage, so he only got my tracks. But he's obviously seen my entire team coming around behind me and has decided to make a break for it. I think at this point, though, he decides that there's no point running because there's a building in front of me for starters, but he just needs to do one more bit of damage before the game is out. But I get one more shot into him now, and I leave him on 49 health, when our friendly IS-7 decides, no, you're not having the kill. He rammed me, but the Object 268 ammo racked him. I was creased with laughter the first time I saw this. IS-7 rams my way, then dunks his shot, gets ammo racked, and I still get my kill anyway. He would have been much better ramming him or firing HE at him. But, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I did fire a lot of heat in this, and I still made nearly 40k profit. I didn't do huge amounts of damage. I'm happy with 3k in a tier 10 game, but it's not, well, this replay wasn't about the damage, it's more to do with the fact the game was just funny or interesting. I hope you also found it funny, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned to the channel, there are more videos coming imminently, and as I said, there's a very interesting competition that I will be putting up on Friday. Thanks for now.